Hello vinyl community, long time no see. I'm back to do a new recent vinyl finds video, but I'm gonna start off with showing the ones that I've played recently from the collection. I'm doing this kind of random thing on the phone and pulling random stuff out. Having a little glass of wine this evening. I'm fighting a cold, and while I'm playing records, I'm also watching the Stanley Cup semi-finals between New York Rangers and Tampa Bay. So it's kind of an exciting evening. But let's get on with showing some records. So randomly picked Bob Dylan's Nashville Skyline, fantastic record. I mean, don't have to talk about that. One of his best, in my opinion. Played a little Mr. Bungle also, California. Surprised how much I really liked this now the second time I heard it. And that was also kind of cool because I bought the new Faith No More record yesterday, but I haven't played it yet. So I mean, I love Faith No More, so that's going to be awesome to listen to their new stuff. Also played The Wall with Pink Floyd, masterpiece in my opinion. It's just like a complete record. And I also pulled Jakob Hellman's Stora Havet, singer-songwriter from Sweden in the 80s. Just one of the best produced records in Sweden. Unfortunately, he's singing in Swedish, so I mean, yeah. Lou Reed's Transformer, one of the best records ever. Played that, and I also played kind of good picks this time. King Crimson's Red, yeah, top 10 favorite records of all time. I just love that record. It's, yeah, a complete record. Busty Lionheart, Pussycat can go for 1974 on Atlantic Records. I don't know, this is like standard singer-songwriter rock and roll 74. Nothing to complain about, but nothing really interesting. Cheers. So yeah, keep on keeping on. And Brian Eno's Another Green World, masterpiece of a record. Get this, if you don't have this, get it. It's lovely. Perfect to have in the background when you're cooking or doing puzzles or whatever is your bag. So let's get on with the new vinyl finds. Playing in the background is a record I bought for $5 yesterday, Belonging with Keith Jarrett, but there's John Garbarek, Palle Danielsson and Jon Christensen on this one. 1974 on ECM, German press. The cover is beat, but the vinyl was in fantastic condition. So for $5 I thought giving it a try. It's a monster of a record. It's really sometimes it's lovely, and sometimes it's really energetic and cool. So highly recommended for all you jazz fans. Moving on to some metal. I saw this in a store, kind of local store, and for nostalgic reasons I couldn't pass it up. Yeah. Garage Inc. with Metallica, the box set on 45 RPM. I have no idea. I mean, I don't like this that much really, but when I listen to it, it brings me back to a time where I sat in my room as a teenager and listening to this, and I can really, when I hear the music, I can smell how my room smelled that back then, and the new CD when I took the plastic off the first time, and I listened to that record so many times back in the day. So I bought this. I got it for a great price. So I mean, you have to have those kind of nostalgic records also, I guess. So yeah, that's in my collection. Billy Harper, Black Saint, on Black Saint Records. This is a Japanese press that I bought yesterday. Man oh man, what a monster of a record. This is for all you jazz fans. I mean, I guess you already know about this record, but if you don't check it out. It's a monster. 3 songs, 2 on the first side, 1 on the second side, and it's backed up by Virgil Jones, Joe Bonner, David Friesen, and Malcolm Pinson. No one of the guys I know about, but Billy Harper, I know about this through the VC. So when I found it, grabbed it right away. Japanese play sounded great. Rita Coolidge first record. I don't know, it's like all these great musicians on here from the 70s. Leon Russell, Jim Keltner, Chris Entridge, Booker T. Jones, Stephen Stills. I mean, the list goes on. And I read somewhere that Ray Cooder, that Eric Clapton are playing on this one as well, but I couldn't find any information on that. So standard singer-songwriter rock and roll. Rita Coolidge have a great voice. Got this for $3 or something like that. So I mean, I couldn't pass it. Let it be in the store. I bought it. It's a decent record. It's a decent record. Moving on to jazz again. I was lucky to find a mono first press of Monk's Dream from Colombia. Really happy to score this for a great price. I think I paid $15 maybe. 120 kronor. So yeah, and the music fantastic, really interesting. That's one that I'm gonna play a lot of times. And moving on to another fantastic record, also bought yesterday for $8, The Hub of Hubbard on MPS. I don't know if this is a first or a second press. All you MPS fans out there, correct me, but I think it's a first press of this. It's not a super rare record, but it's a great one. This is a monster of a record. Check it out. You have Freddie Hubbard, Richard Davis, Eddie Daniels, Roland Hanna, and Louis Haynes. And Eddie Daniels on tenor saxophone is awesome, but Roland Hanna on piano is magnificent. So highly recommended for all you jazz fans. Easy to listen to. It really moves. Check it out. Some Swedish Afro jazz, Archimedes Badkar and Afro 70 with, I'm gonna slaughter this, Bado Kindogo, their fourth, Archimedes Badkar's fourth record, and they are a jazz fusion / prog group from Sweden in beginning of the 70s. This came out in 1975, and it's really like fusion jazz, and in this case with the band Afro 70, band from Africa, came here, recorded with Archimedes Badkar, just melting those like African rhythms with the Swedish African fusion perfectly. Yeah, a really good record. And I don't think that the other Archimedes Badkar sounds exactly the same, but I'm really on the hunt for those records. They are expensive, but yeah. I got me a copy of Nancy and Lee for $1 in pretty good condition, so I bought that. My girlfriend really liked it, so we played it in the background. So. And also a Swedish release, Pugg och Regnrock, ett steg till, Pugg Rogefeldt, who did Puggish and det är det. Okay, I can't remember the title of the fucking record. Ett steg till, a live record with Ola Magnell and Lucas Persson, and one of Pugg's best songs is on this one, Storseglet, which was only released on this live record. Really good. Check it out. Björn Giselin is playing synthesizer on that tune. Like Grass with Lars Gullin on Odeon, like a mid-70s release by Lars Gullin. You have Lee Kunitz also, and Gunnar Lindqvist, Red Mitchell, Bent Rosengren, and Island Yeah, there you go. Island Östlund. Yeah, pretty nice jazz record. Nothing that I just like had to sit down because I was in such shock. But yeah. Homage to Jan by Merit Hemmingsson. And for all you Swedish folk and prog people out there, you know about Merit Hemmingsson. She's been around since the 60s. Mixed like Swedish folk music with pop and a little bit prog maybe. She came to town. She's 74 years old now. She came to town, had a concert. I went, bought her latest record, which is a homage to Jan Johansson, the Swedish pianist, and I got it signed also. And the record is really good. She is playing her heart out. Sounds terrific. It's just her and a drummer with her Hammond organ. So you have like a Hansson and Karlsson kind of setup, but this is much more beautiful and folky. And she does great work with Jan Johansson's songs, like his most famous song, Visa från Utanmyra, on Jazz på Svenska. She does a fantastic version of that, just makes it her own, and that's what it's all about, I guess. Melanie, it's called, fuck, is this called like Rain or something like that? Candles in the Rain, I think is the title of the record, but I'm not sure. Yeah, fantastic group of songs. Carolina in My Mind, What Have You Done With My Song Ma, and of course Ruby Tuesday, the fantastic cover of the Stones record or song. I mean, she does a monster version of that. Late 60s, I think. Got it for $1 in great condition, so I jumped on that one. One that I really can't remember. It's been a while since I played this. Press and Sweets. Leslie Young and Harry Edison on the Verve Collector's Classic. It's like a 70s reissue series. Leslie Young, Harry Edison, Oscar Peterson, Herb Ellis, Ray Brown, and Buddy Rich on drums. And I kept it, so I guess that I really did find something in there. And also one that I played just now and bought yesterday that I listened to at Anders' house like 2 years ago, something like that. Miriam the Believer with Blood Donation, a 2 LP set by this singer. Fantastic voice. Reminds me, I guess, a little bit about Björk and maybe Kate Bush, but she has her own style, definitely. Anders knows more about this, and I think that he has talked about this in old video, because this was released like 2010 or something like that. I'm a little late to the game. But her boyfriend plays drums in different jazz constellations in Sweden. I think he's called Vermelin, something like that. So yeah, that's it. I have a bunch of stuff. I don't know if I said it, but I was in Gothenburg yesterday and I scored like maybe 12 records or something like that. Great jazz records, stuff that I wanted for a long time, in the same vein as the Billy Harper and the Monk record. Some bebop, modal, and free jazz. So I guess you will be seeing more of that in later videos. But until then, have a good day or night wherever you are. Please leave comments if you have the time and if you like, and I'll try to answer them. And Kevin, hope you got your package and that the records were as you expected. Okay, have a good day. Bye.